Good morning, everybody. This is the planet Earth here. We're going to be doing some speed tests. Driving around doing some speed tests, and it's 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning, so traffic should be a little bit lighter than normal, and also towers should not be bogged down right now because nobody's doing anything right now, I'm assuming. So let's go ahead and do some speed tests here. Let me just go ahead and put this on the D&D action. Do not de-icers. I'm looking for do not disturb. So we're just doing some casual speed test here. It's nothing special. Just casual AT&T 5G speed test. Right now we are currently on Interstate 410 or 410. Just random speed test here. Really doesn't make any sense. We're in the middle. It's at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. Towers should not be bogged down too much. Remember, AT&T used to have their headquarters in San Antonio, and now they're in Dallas. So Texas, theoretically, should be somewhat of a bread and butter for San Antonio and other cities surrounding in Texas. Sorry, the smaller towns, you're lucky if you'll get. I mean, some of the smaller towns will hit 200 megabits per second on some of the smaller towns in the state, middle of nowhere Texas, where you wouldn't expect high speed. Yeah, that sheriff is driving faster than me. Not bad. We're pounding some of these miles down, and we're still getting good speeds. Not bad considering. Almost every tower we have connected to has almost gotten me at least 100 megs. I don't know if I told you this, guys, a few years ago, but back in the old days, in like 2014 and 13, I would try to make cell phone calls from 30,000 feet in the air on an airplane moving at about 400 to 500 miles an hour. Surprisingly, I would actually be able to make phone calls. Sometimes they would stay connected in the deserts, though. I was mainly in the desert only areas, but the cell phones would switch so fast. But I mean, the towers be switching, you know, every 6-7 seconds you would switch a different tower, but it would maintain the connection. That's why you have go flight internet, or whatever the hell they call it now. It can switch simultaneously incredibly quickly, very quickly, very. I know. That's how. Well, at least back in 2013 or 14, that's how they had internet. They used the cell phone towers on the ground, and they would beam it straight up in the air. I don't know if they still use satellite or not, but last time I checked, they used cell phone towers to give you the connection in the airplanes. So, I mean, you could theoretically, if you're going 400 miles an hour and being at 30,000 feet, sometimes you can make a phone call. But the only time that I could make the phone call was on Verizon, and AT&T, I could not do it on Sprint. When I would check to see what band it would quickly connect to, it would be the 3G band. It would not be the LTE bands. And 1X, the 1X network used to be able to connect at a high rate of speed, but not, it would be the 1X network, the 2G. That 2G, man, can go really, really far. It's actually very impressive when you think about it. And we used to go so far, it would be amazing. It would be it was just weird. But I remember AT&T's 2G, and like I said, I'd be able to make a phone call on the old 2G that AT&T had. I don't know if I could do it now, probably not. But back then, I used to be able to do it. And it used to be amazing at how fast. Sometimes, I'll give you an example. A few years ago when I was going to Miami, I was live streaming on Periscope with no issue. I was live streaming on Periscope, and I was able to live stream from an airplane at about 3,000 feet. And for the most part, it was switching towers pretty quickly, but I was able to maintain a connection. Although I was switching towers really quickly, Verizon had no issues broadcasting that live. Even though, like I said, it's just really weird at the end of the day. So 60 megabits seems like the average upload speed for AT&T towers when they're empty on the 5G, the low band, or whatever the hell I'm connected to. But I'm telling you what, they have really good speeds. Almost every tower I connect to out here is really fast. I mean, it's getting better each year too. I remember when I used to be able to get 10 megs and I was happy with that. Even 5 megs would be fast for a cell phone back then. Now, impressive, man. 100 plus megabits while you're driving at 60 miles an hour and doing speed tests on a cell phone while recording it. I think it's amazing. I really do. No 5G in this area. I talked too soon. But the problem with AT&T is their 5G is only 800 800 megahertz. I think it's 850 megahertz. Almost 200 megs. And almost 57 megabit upload speed. Just randomly. I think somebody messed with my mirror. 100 megs. Pretty good. Alright, let's do some downtown speed tests. Whoa. Megs. I mean, these are really good speeds, man. We're getting up there a little bit with Japan and South Korea with some of these speeds. Now, I've been doing Verizon speed tests, and they're just not cutting it out. I mean, I meant to say we're getting close to Verizon territory. Not Verizon, but Spanish, South Korea and Japan speed test. Megabits, and we're downtown now, so we'll see what's going on here. Wish I had access to Verizon's millimeter wave right now. Okay, now we're on LTE Plus. $73 megs. $25 megs. I gotta go down that street to get the millimeter wave. Okay. Right, okay, alright. Okay, can I turn lighting? No, it's the morning. Yeah, I can turn lighting. It's the morning. Okay, we're just doing some random LTE/5G. Now that it's daytime, I don't usually do millimeter wave during the daytime, but now that it's daytime, I'm looking around to see if I see any millimeter wave action, and I don't. What the hell is deep now? Okay, millimeter wave should be coming up. I'll be able to tell now during the daytime. So maybe I'll be able to kind of figure this out, maybe. I don't know. I don't see any millimeter wave here. San Antonio is a classical city, so it's kind of hard to see really anything around. I mean, 100 megs and 50 megs is pretty good. Let's look carefully. I'm looking where the... Okay, now it's the middle of the morning, so there should be like nobody We're looking for millimeter wave. Hold on. We're looking for millimeter wave. Wow, look how beautiful the Riverwalk is when there's nobody else behind you. You really don't have a lot of room to put these millimeter wave tower things. They really don't. $5G plus. Where's the 5G? If it's 5G plus, where is it? I don't actually see the 5G plus. You're not the only one, buddy. Driving down the wrong way. You're not the only one. God, I used to walk through here. I don't know why you're trying to hand me some drug action. I'm not really into the drug action, sir. 1.4 gigabits per second. Not bad. I mean, not bad at all. No more 5G plus though. Unless this is some extended 5G plus. You know, there's really nowhere else in the whole city that they have these. You know, I tried looking for it, but I looked on top of buildings, I didn't see none. Maybe San Antonio doesn't allow them to put these micro millimeter wave towers through the city. They don't allow it. Maybe because it's historical or something. They only allow it on top of the buildings, but they don't allow it like anywhere else for some reason. I don't know why, but they don't allow it. It's weird. This is where I think they would have millimeter wave, but they don't. But they should. Yeah, this is a spot where you think they would have millimeter wave. Like, this is a very busy area when there's no, you know, you would think. All around, I think AT&T has pretty good speeds almost everywhere, so. I think AT&T is doing pretty good, in my opinion. I know it's early in the morning, but the capacity is a lot better than it used to be, I'll tell you that. It used to be a lot worse. It used to be so slow, I remember. But now AT&T is doing pretty good. Yeah, they're doing really good now. They're not like they were before, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay, back on the freeway. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching.